Alright guys, I'm going to show you guys another combo today. So the combo that we're going to go over is a Utopia combo into King Kali Yuga. And this card basically negates all effects on the board. And basically your opponent can't really play their turn on their turn. So it's a really great combo. And yeah, so I'm just going to show you guys a combo. Now, during the event, I would say it's not as consistent as I would like. But we have Zubaba. You could normal summon that, and then you can special summon the Ascended if you have nothing on the board. And then with that, we can make the Utopia double. This card just broken. This guy tries to Ash, and then you can chain this on it, I believe. I mean, I'm not sure if Ash stops that. I mean, you might be able to avoid it, but I'm not exactly sure sometimes. I see if I can still get my rank up. Now, so the Ash does Ash rank up, but we don't really need it because we don't really need materials on our monster. Obviously, if you had materials, it would be better. But so we summon a level 7 XYZ Dark Monster, and his effect is basically you can look at their extra deck and banish. So this is really useful if you're going first and kind of look at their deck and see what they're playing. First, King Kali Yuga is a dark monster that you can summon with Phantom Knights because simply it's one level higher than this one and it has no material, so you can summon him. And the whole point is that this is a quick spell, so you can play it on their turn, right? So now it's their turn. You can only play this on the main phase, which I just realized, which kind of makes it not as good as I thought it was. I thought you could play this on any phase. So right here, I cast it to play on right when you played Sword Soul, because I believe if he summons the Baron de Flor, it'll be able to negate my Phantom Knights card, so I activate it before he's able to Synchro summon. And of course this gives it 2 materials as well. So here he has the Vishuddha, and he sends my card into my deck again. And he thinks that he can play his card, but the effects of King Kali Yuga are on the board. Once they're activated, it doesn't matter if the monster's there or not. So he plays his card, it gets instantly negated. He's like, what's going on? He summons Chengi. Chengi's effects are also negated, and he can't really do anything, right? So this shows the second part of why this deck is good, right? So he has the Sword Soul. Because he banished 11 cards, it has a buff. My card's getting debuffed because he's getting buffed. But, you know, I don't really care. I'm going to use my combos. Summer Monk, I'm going to send rank up because I don't need it. And then I'm going to summon the Sage so I can get more attack once I synchro it. So we go into Utopia, right? Because when you play Utopia double, you get double or nothing. And this basically allows you to negate your attack and double your attack. So we're going to double this guy's attack and OTK him. So here, we're going to draw this Zero Strike, so then we can use that to buff my attack even higher. So now I attack with 5,900, and then I use the double. I double that into 12,000. Well, I guess 14 after he dies, but before he died, it was about 12,000 because he was debuffing me, right? So that's like such an easy combo to do, honestly. Like, you just use, it's literally a 1-card combo with Utopia double. If you use Utopia double to summon this guy who'll have 5,000 attack, and then you get yourself for 10,000. Like, it's really that easy. But of course, this time we had this guy who has even higher attack, so we're able to just OTK your opponent. So yeah, it's pretty easy to kill your opponent because you negate all their effects. The next turn, you just do tons of damage to them. They can't really stop it. So, second replay, I'm gonna show you another combo you can use the Dragonair with. I don't think we summoned the King Kali Yuga in this game, but there's other games I did summon him with. But here we have an okay start, so they actually get to go first, but I have these 2 monsters, which allows me to special summon one on the field and then summon the other one from the graveyard back. So it's a pretty good card. The Zuba, Chow, and the Gaga. So you start with this. When you normal summon this, he gets to be normal summon as well. Then using his effect, you can summon him, right? So then I fuse these two first so I can send this guy to the graveyard and then use his effect to get it back from the graveyard. Of course, this guy negates my effect, but it's not really a big deal because I was able to summon the Ascended Sage is what I wanted because I want to get the rank up. So we go to Utopia double. We draw the rank up. And then we go straight into our Dragonair. Or I start Beyond. And then we rank up to our Dragonair. Problem with right now is that I don't actually have the other card to stack this before. I'll eventually craft it one day, but I didn't feel like I really needed it. So here is the funniest part. Okay, so this guy's running Mirror Force. So I have two of my monsters in attack mode. I put this guy in defense mode. I actually should have had him in attack mode. And then you can use this effect. It's a quick effect, right? And you can summon any number of monsters from your deck. So of course the one I summon is the Baguska. Baguska's effect is literally, you put it in defense mode, any monster gets put into defense mode and their effects get negated. So this destroys all monsters in attack position. I summoned this guy and made all my things into defense position, so they're all alive. And then not only that, all his effects are negated now on his turn too. So any monster he plays, he can't do anything. And this is a really just rude way to play the game, in my opinion. Because when you're playing XYZ / Synchro Festival, only Link monsters cannot be put in defense mode, really. That was actually a misplay right here. But, you know, it doesn't really matter. I ended up beating my opponent down anyways. And really, there's not really much else to do. You know, I put Zeus since I was like, oh, might as well Zeus since I got two materials over here. And my opponent really can't do much. I don't even know what he's doing here. He just like buffs it and does nothing. It's passive. And then we just kill him with the Utopia combo, just for good measure. You know, you never know what can happen, right? Kill that and then overkill him with double or nothing. But yeah, I mean, like I said, you do tons of damage with this. You can use his Dragonair's quick effect with, you know, different combos that you want with different number of monsters. Like, there's so many monsters that you can summon. I thought of like so many different combos you can do, but I think the King Kali Yuga is probably the most degenerate version of the combo. But so here's my Utopia event deck. So obviously you got the Ashes, we got the Gigantes for the free special summon, special summon, special summon. Play this, special summon any level 4 from your deck, which is pretty broken. Special summon again. You got the Zububas and the Dododos. Arm Stage. Like, ideally, if I had, like, you know, unlimited resources, I'd probably play the Onomatopedia stuff, but I don't have enough stuff to craft all of them. But moving on, we have, you know, Reinforced Army, because these are all warriors, so you can draw any of them. Zexal can draw you the Phantom Knights rank up. You could also use Astral Utopia to go into Zexal into the Phantom Knights rank up. So you, with this, and that, you have a pretty good chance of getting your rank up spell for the combo, which is nice. And then we got kind of things that can stop hand traps and play through it, right? The extra deck is Utopic Draco. I'd really never summon this unless you get like a crazy hand, but Utopia double obviously is broken. We have the Divine Arsenal Zeus, the Duo King, yeah, Diablos, and then the Utopia Dragonair. So yeah, this deck is pretty much, I wouldn't say it's standard, but it's just kind of this normal deck with Phantom Knights rank up for that super funny combo. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe down below. If you guys have any questions, I will be happy to answer them. I'm gonna make well, I already have my deck almost made, but a Phantom Knights version of this deck for the actual ranked play with, you know, Link monsters. I just need to craft some of these cards or open them to do my King Kali combos using Phantom Knights. I think it'll be a pretty good ranked deck, so we'll see though. I gotta test it out.